So what is So Much Sports? So Much Sports is a sports commentary website that I've created and built over the last few years. But how it started, actually I have to take you back to my freshman year of college. Actually before even college. In high school I always wanted to do radio. I just listened to the Dan Patrick Show every day on my way home from school. But at UMBC, where I went, the radio station was not very good. I was immediately introduced to the sports information director, Steve Levy, and he said, try giving the student newspaper a shot. The editor, the staff moderator used to work for the Associated Press. He's very reputable. His name's Chris Corbett, and he's helped me a lot. And I never really did, internet journalism still, but my freshman year of college, I would write 8 articles a week for the student newspaper, more than anybody else. Most writers didn't even write 8 articles in a semester. I would write 8 a week. From that, though, I really gained a love of writing and telling a story and using my words in written form to capture the moment. And my sophomore year, I decided I wanted to do more. I wanted to be able to try different things, write about different topics. So I actually started a website called UMBCSportsblog.com, where I covered every team on my own, did previews, just things that I wasn't doing with the student newspaper. And I did that all the way up until I graduated, but at the same time, I was writing for the student newspaper, and then my junior year, my 2 other editors on the student newspaper, we got together and we decided maybe we could start something else more nationally based, because I didn't want to keep myself in a box of only UMBC. I definitely am a sports fan. I want to be a sports writer. I have opinions about national sports. So I started this website with the help of the information technology guy at the student newspaper. He helped me set up the website, but he said, you got to learn how to run it yourself, because I'm not going to be here for you all the time for free. So I had to learn the inside part of with the website too, how to develop my website. My senior year, I ran 3 websites, one about just UMBC, and then I also developed an online part of the student newspaper and So Much Sports. But after I graduated, I applied for a job that I ultimately did not get. I think this is the perfect time to create something of my own. And I have this website here that I'm writing on. I'm going to develop this. So what I do is I decide to break it into 2 things. I make it a local site, So Much Sports Baltimore, and a national site, SoMuchSports.com. The national site still focuses on, it allows me a place where I can develop, or just get out my opinions on national sports issues, sports news, and say my opinion. And the local site, my idea was, there are stories there that go untold by the normal media. When you read a local newspaper or watch local news, it focuses on really men's basketball and college football. That's it. Maybe lacrosse in the Baltimore area. But there's soccer teams that are great. There are women's basketball teams. There are, women's lacrosse teams. There's just so much more that's not being covered, and there's a market for it. So my idea is to invest my time in covering college sports. Right away, Towson and Loyola were the first 2 other schools other than UMBC I got to cover, and gradually I've just expanded. And this is now, So Much Sports is in its 2nd incarnation. And I took a full year off, just looking at other websites, reading other newspapers, thinking of all these different ways to get my website off the ground in a better way. That really helped me, because I got to just come up with all these great ideas, look at other things that are successful, helping other places, and I relaunched under a brand new format, and I was doing different things, more innovative, more just a different direction. And that's where I'm at now, but I've always left the door open to expanding, growing, and just being innovative.